All right, so I love this chapter already. I just finished reading it like a second ago, and I'm laughing because the very end of the chapter, the way that it says it, like it's describing what an omer is, like this measuring device. Like, it'd be like me saying, like, oh, a foot is 12 inches. Well, this chapter's like, an omer is 1/10 of an ephah or an epoth. And I'm like, oh, that clears it up. No. I don't know. Just being a little facetious right now. I wrote a couple notes on this bill right here because I thought there were some things I really didn't want to miss here in chapter 16. We're talking about manna. Manna is the holy bread that God provided for 40 years. 40 years, it says, to his people as they wandered the desert. It's funny how already 2 months into the journey, they're complaining. And they're saying, well, we could have died over in Egypt, but I guess we're going to die out here in the desert instead. What was the point of this? But God heard their prayers. God heard their complaints, it says. And that's interesting because, their complaints, were they justified in their complaints? God thought so. God thought so, I think. It's kind of like when I complain about things like my Java chip Frappuccino being removed from the Starbucks menu next week. God might hear that complaint, but I don't think he's going to, start magically, I shouldn't say magically, like miraculously providing me with Starbucks Java chip Frappuccinos. No, but he does hear my complaints when we're talking about a true need that we have. They're going to go hungry. They're going to go hungry out there, and God is not going to let his people go hungry. He is going to take care of his people. That's the one thing that I think, we have to remember is God provides for our need. He provides for our need. He's not giving them a 5-course meal or a 4-course meal or whatever. He's not giving them anything fancy. He's not giving them anything that sounds like it's going to make them want to stay in the desert forever because God's providing this awesome meal. It's, 3 square meals every day. No, he's providing manna. He's providing just what they need to survive. And he's commanding that they only take what they need. Only take what they need. I wrote this down in verse 18. It said that those who gathered a lot of manna, too much manna, who took too much off the ground, they ended up having nothing at the very end. They ended up having a severe lack. And those who gathered little had no lack. And I'm thinking, well, how is that possible? And I think about my own behavior when I go to the grocery store. If I do a Costco run or if I do a ShopRite run and I go out and I spend hundreds of dollars and I pack my pantry with Doritos and Oreos and ice cream, and I've got steaks and I've got burgers and I've got all this other food, chicken tenders and stuff. I got tons of food. I tend to breeze through it real quick because it's right there in front of me. The temptation always just to, I'm so used. I see a lot, so I'm gonna eat a lot, right? But when I go to Trader Joe's or Aldi, or I don't know why I'm changing the grocery store, but if I go back to the grocery store and I only take a little bit with me, not a little bit where it's scarce, but just what I need. Okay, you know what? For lunch, I only need a yogurt. I'm not gonna buy myself this crazy big lunch. I'm not gonna buy all these snacks for the afternoon. I'm just gonna buy a humble yogurt. I'm gonna have some avocado for breakfast. I'm gonna have maybe just a salad for dinner. And I just, don't load up on the snacks so much. If I don't load up on the snacks so much, I tend to not feel like I'm lacking anything. I don't have a lot. It doesn't say that those who gathered a little bit had a lot. It says those who gathered a little bit had no lack. Now, there's a proverb, too, as well, that I want to draw attention to. I don't remember where it is, but there's a proverb that says, better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a stalled ox and hatred therewith. I memorized it in the King James Version. What that means is it's better to have a little bit where love is than to have a lot where there's this hatred and this sin. So I think about my career. I think about being a salesman, and I work for a company that provides a real estate service to certain companies. And I think, like, you know what? Maybe not every single company is a good fit to work with. I shouldn't be saying that because I'm a salesperson. My job is to sell all these companies. But the truth is, I don't know if I want to work with all of them, because some of these companies and some of the people that work at these companies, they might not be fun to work with. They might be difficult clients, and it might be very difficult to get paid by them or whatever. So it's kind of like, all right, well, yeah, I have an abundance of clients, but at the end of the day, what good is it doing me? What good is it doing me? But if I have just what I need, hold on one second. I'm getting, my daughter here is saying hello. Livy, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. I know you have no idea what that is. Livy, can I finish my video? Can I finish my video?
Yeah.
All right. Go back in there and watch My Little Pony, okay?
My foot hurts.
Your foot hurts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, go back. Mommy just walked in the door. So, anyway, to kind of wrap this up, there's a lot more I want to say about this chapter, and I'm not sure I'm going to get a chance to say it all, really. So maybe I'll cover it a little bit in the next video. But basically, God is providing. He's providing for his people. He's providing for them. He hears their complaints. And for 40 years, he provides them with manna in the desert. So I'll cover some more of this, I think, in the next video, since Daddy Duty is calling. So be blessed, and talk to you soon.